So we are this fearless presence of awareness, this beingness that's appearing right now as everything. And within that appears this character, this person that we made up out of thoughts and feelings in the body that's in fear, that feels anxious. And we mistake ourselves to be that character. We see those thoughts and say, that's me, the one to which life is happening to, who is somehow in danger, somehow unsafe. But before all of that thinking, there is this presence of awareness in which and as which that thinking appears. If you zoom out your attention now to see the full view, see simply what you're seeing, hear what you're hearing, feel what you're feeling in the body, and can you just see that there is a space in which everything you're experiencing is just effortlessly arising within this beingness, this consciousness, and that's who you truly are, not the character in that thinking who feels like the fear is happening to him or her. Can you just simply be knowingly this presence of awareness instead of zooming the attention down onto a limited thought? Can you relax the attention back and just simply experience the raw, physically felt sensations? Can you scan the body to find those areas of tightness, tension, discomfort, intensity, or nervousness? And then get underneath all those labels and just experience the raw, physically felt sensation. Can you notice that that sensation appears within this wide open space of awareness that you are? Can you see those thoughts appearing in this space of awareness, but not identify with the character in that thinking, not identify with the one that says, that's you? It's just made out of thoughts. It's like a podcast playing. If there was a podcast playing and a character in the podcast, and you were hearing the thoughts of that character, you wouldn't believe those thoughts were yours. You'd just hear it as a sound and notice you can do exactly the same with your thinking. You can honor the thoughts of the character. You can honor that part of yourself, but recognize that it's not foundational to who you really are, this wide open, simple presence of awareness. The fearless one. Before the thinking of fears, before identifying with the thoughts and the one that fearful things are happening to, where is the fear? It's made out of thoughts and feelings, right? Can you see that? In this wide open presence of awareness appears thoughts and physical sensations. But around that, behind that, there is this simple presence of awareness, which is fearless. And can you just feel that raw, physically felt sensation? and ask yourself very honestly, can that sensation, even if it intensified, can it harm you? Can it harm this awareness? Can it harm the space? Can it harm who you really are, this presence? Or when you look at it below the thinking, purely objectively, and experience that raw physically felt sensation, notice that there isn't any resistance to that. That the space of awareness that you are doesn't resist this sensation that we call part of fear. It allows it to be there, just by its nature. Fear is all about concepts and thinking and conceptualizing yourself to be a person to which fearful things are happening to. Awareness is just like the screen that movie is playing on. It's the space in which those concepts appear. It's all the concepts are made out of. So the true you, this presence of awareness, this beingness, this infinite consciousness, is fearless just by its nature. It's fearless of the fear. So being knowingly this presence of awareness might not necessarily end all those sensations and thoughts that together we say is fear. And we say is a person who's in fear. But it can begin the opening into a relaxing process, a healing and releasing process of being experientially this presence of awareness in which these sensations, this discomfort arises, seeing the thoughts that arise on behalf of that, on behalf of the old, scared child who had to enact out certain behaviors and suppress certain emotions in order to protect itself. You see the momentum of those old traumas. You see the character living within you in a way, trying to protect you. But instead you stay your true self, witnessing and embracing that in this loving awareness and repatterning it by staying internally still and allowing the truth to emerge, which is that you are fundamentally and existentially safe because you are the spirit, the awareness, the consciousness, the beingness that transcends the body and mind. And even death isn't ultimately real. It's a construct. It's a concept. See you in the next video. Peace.